Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall white alien on Sunday the 26th of February 2017, the day of the solar eclipse which can be experienced and seen on the southern hemisphere of planet Earth. I will take this opportunity of this special day, which ancient humans always refer to as a bad omen when this kind of sun eclipse took place. I will take this opportunity to give you a little bit of insight into human history. Human history which, in human terms, lays far, far back in history. To us, the tall white aliens, of course, it's just the glimpse of an eye, which many of you have never experienced me doing. 26,000 years ago, planet Earth experienced the last pole switch. And this pole switch was, of course, a catastrophic event for biological life on planet Earth. We have been anticipating, just like we're anticipating right now in the near future, this pole shift. And we also knew what it would mean to life on Earth. Many of you are familiar with the story of Noah and his ark. When the big flood took place and it was pouring torrential rains for over 40 days. Some of the story, which is being quite clearly explained in the Bible, is correct. But what the Bible did not mention is that because of higher areas and also of mountainous areas, the flood would not cover the whole of Earth, and many parts of Earth, higher elevated parts of Earth, was spared of being covered in water, but was not spared of the rain, of the strong rainfall which Earth had to endure for over 40 days. So much of biological life on planet Earth would have been spared if the rain which was falling just after the pole shift, because of the sun winds and the shift and the holes in the atmosphere of planet Earth, wouldn't have been radioactive. The rain which was falling 26,000 years ago, just after and as a result of the pole shift, was highly radioactive and destroyed almost all life which this water touched. So, what do we, the tall whites, have to do with this story? With the last pole shift, and with Noah and his ark? And is the story of Noah and the ark correct as being presented in the Bible or not? Well, this is the piece of information which is so important, which I want to give you, and you will soon understand why it is so important. Noah was a highly developed hybrid. His DNA has been highly advanced from us, the tall white aliens, as several other humans on planet Earth at the time before the pole shift. And when it was time for the pole shift, we had to make sure that much of biological life, we speaking of humans, the primitive form of humans, of course, and there were several races, our hybrids, animal and plant life, had to be somehow preserved for the time after the pole shift, when it was secure again to prosper on planet Earth. In the Bible it says it was a huge wooden boat which Noah built, and he took pairs of all kinds of animals, humans, and even plant life, which is not mentioned in the Bible, but you can imagine without plant life, no animal life. He took pairs of them on this huge wooden ship, saved their lives, and thereafter, when the earth dried up, released these creatures to prosper again. This was not so. In reality, Noah, a highly developed hybrid, was ordered by us, together with many other hybrids, to collect and record and safeguard the DNA of millions of different life forms on planet Earth for the time after the pole shift. These DNA samples of these many different life forms have been taken then on one of our spaceships, and this spaceship, together with a person which is called Noah in the Bible, many different hybrids, also a handful of other primitive human life forms, together with all these DNA samples, left just in time planet Earth to my home planet. There they stayed and waited for the catastrophic events to take place, and Earth would return to normal conditions again. This is the truth story of Noah. And why am I telling you this today? I tell you this today because in many different videos I made before, I have warned you already before the looming pole shift, which is again hitting this planet soon. I have spoken about this a long time ago, and in the meantime, even NASA and other agencies and scientists have been coming forward and realizing the danger and urgency in this situation. You can easily find out for yourself. Naturally, there is an interest in politics and also between the scientists not to create a panic on planet Earth. But people has to be forewarned and should take precaution. Make sure that at least a small amount of humans get out of this horrific situation unharmed. I have been giving people the opportunity of a DNA enhancement, which would slowly over a period of 5 years enhance their DNA through splicing and other means, so these people would be more enlightened and mentally mainly stronger. And these creatures, I offered already a solution to bring them. This solution is a twofold solution. Some of them can be brought to safe areas which have been detected by us on planet Earth, where they can escape the deadly rays, survive, and later on occupy the empty spaces on this planet again. The other part of human hybrids, which we will decide who will be this, can be saved by being transported into a different dimension where the pole shift as such at this point of time will not take place. I would like all my hybrid participants who are already in the program send me again an email. The original email address used, which they have used to contact me in the beginning when they sent me their samples, so I can give them right now more instructions what to do. So I hope this little bit of information cleared up a part of the Bible, gives you some information about human history, and also again reminds the ones who just enrolled into my DNA program to contact me again for further instructions. Rudolf of Germany.